I keep hearing it's rabbit hunting season. It's rabbit hunting season. It's rabbit hunting season. There is something that keeps getting pointed out to me in these cards that I want to hearken you to uh, about telling me of a story of a power struggle using intellect or shame as a way to oust other people around. Aspects here where, let me be blunt, mean girlism is holding you back at points because listen. Before you click off, before you stand away, let's be real. There are aspects here of friends who there are power dynamics that are not right behind your back. And it has fallen upon you to even out the justice scale, to overcome the issues of the past. And shockingly, the thing that Spirit wants you to do the most right now is to choose goodness, to choose kindness. I keep feeling like the dust has settled. It's rabbit hunting season, and you're doing a lot of talking about the hunting of rabbits. There's a lot, like let's say, for example, you and your friends have already won. You already ousted those people you don't like from your circle. It already happened. So there's no need from that point on to do more emotional or intellectual badgering of the situation, that then it starts to become that you become the bully. You go from being the justice giver to the justice getting justice served onto you. Janice Ian reversed this aspect here of, you believed you were in the right in the beginning, and you did. Justice was on your side, everything was good. But how far is too far? When do you go so far into the point that you have to remember, Janice thought the whole time she was building Katie, truly and honestly, she had no idea that what she was doing, she was accidentally building in ignorance, building a monster, creating an energetic frequency that she couldn't outrun. The whole time, I want to read to you specifically what the Magician Reverse says because it's so good here in his book. I want to read to you specifically. Hold on. There goes the mic. True. Okay. When this card arrives, illusion and deception are at an all time high. Be wary of how you exert your power in cunning ways. Trickery can be channeled into wasted talent. Janice didn't realize she was acting like Dr. Frankenstein when creating his iconic monster, and that monster was Katie. Caution ahead. Even though your hair is part of your iconic magician look, your haters could be screaming, "Nice wig," because they see illusion and artifice instead of your true beauty and magnificent sorcery. So the time to double and triple check making sure your nose is clean is now, viewer. If you're watching this, there's a warning. Warning, 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 caution ahead. You're moving into a place potentially where no one has gone before. You are working on a subject no one has worked before. Or you have currently overcame a major issue or stopper in your life, and Spirit wants to stop you as your ultimate coach, as your guide up above you, to make sure that you never go into that place where things are too far and that you end up getting justice launched back up against you because you went too far, like Katie Heron did, into the direction uh, of the Punisher. And I said, "Who is this about?" And Spear started naming names. Page of Dagger reversed. Have you been doing too much? And listen, this could be other people around you too. Be wary of this because this is the season of this information. If you're seeing this, that means that these are themes that are coming up around you. So the first theme would be being a know-it-all and getting caught in your words because you trip up on information because you're doing this too much intellectual showing off. The other thing is Queen of Plastics reverse. So this is Emma Gerber. So the idea is she bumps into Regina in the hallway and curses her out. So people that are doing like become the bully, go from being bullied to becoming the bully. And finally, you heard that exactly. And finally, the King of Flames, the older learned hothead type that goes too far in one direction and would not be too happy to hear about these things. There are repercussions to acting a type of way, but I'm getting warnings here of power dynamic abuse. Potentially, it could be within your circle too. If this is not you, if you've not been speaking on other people, or if you've not noticed your circle doing too much or speaking too much in this direction or that direction, punishing people that have honestly been in your corner previously, this might be your time to walk it back a bit. Walk it back. When does the dust settle? When do we let bygones be bygones and we really say, okay, I insulted you enough in response to how you treated me, or hey, you know what, you took accountability, and it comes to a point where I have to say either I'm going to truly forgive you, or this is like not going to happen ever. And that's okay. We can both go our separate ways. We don't have to deal with each other again. But the worst thing would be to try to fake something this way or that way, keeping in each other's life and presence, when that's only hurting everyone involved, or it just leads to more shit talking behind each other's back, or misusal of power dynamics. Like they were all plotting on Regina. Look at them. Regina trying to get them together. Nope, it was not going to happen. Or 10 of cups reversed here, about planning towards what you thought was a hopeful family and future. And listen, we can't be perfect all the time. This is not here to shame you, but I'm just here to give you a warning. This is what I said to Spirit today. I said, Spirit, what would you like the message to be about? Listen, I can't emotionally get on here and say that this is about me or you. I'm not going to be emotional. I'm just going to be honest. If you feel like you've been shit talking, stop doing it. If you notice around you people have been shit talking, tell them to stop. If they feel like it's doing too much, tell them they're doing too much. This is that time to put the pedal to the metal about that, because and without being cruel, justice upright, sun upright, sun upright. The point was here, be like Aaron Samuels. That's the key of this card. Everybody love Aaron Samuels. Everyone want to get with Aaron Samuels. He's the a beacon of positivity and hope and happiness. Look to those people around you who can set the example during this time, because the last thing you want to be doing is like spreading misinformation, or be a rude, or doing too much this way or that way. And especially in your friend groups of people who have previously had your back, baby. If they had your or if they've actually done the time. Does the crime fit the time? And who has elected you judge and jury? God? Because it's at this point that God going to say to you, okay, all right, you done it, you did a lot. Do we feel like maybe we could take the foot off? Maybe. It's just a thought. Now, listen, if this is an abuser, obviously this is not who I'm talking about. That's not who I'm talking about. Devil reverse is kind of like you have already overcame the abuse. The situation was revealed. Everything happened. So don't let anyone in your circle get karma inflicted upon them by creating more unnecessary drama, by being attitudinous, where that would not be Aaron Samuels like. That would not be Jesus like. That would not be the way Spirit wants you to act. That would not, like, let if you're cool, be cool. If you're cool, be cool. That's the point. Because the last thing you want to be in this time and day and age in this season is to be a further issue going around when everyone, all they need, you have no idea what's going on in someone's life, or how the wrong words to the wrong person on the wrong day could do things. This is a warning. This is a true warning for the upcoming season. And this doesn't even need to be in your friendship circles. This could be, I keep seeing in my mind an interaction that I had when I was driving. So it could even be something as simple as in your local communities. Be like Aaron Samuel, spread positivity, and the karma will come back to you tenfold. That's the key here. But don't rush, breathe. Everything that you're doing, even when you're excitable, breathe. Everything is going to come out the way that it's intended, the way that is inspired. Ask God to inspire you to give only truthful, real thought, and for it to be well received before you get into your work. Or do mindfulness, like pay tribute to your gurus. I love the idea in Vedic teachings and astrology that touching the feet of your elders before working can give you blessings. Like all of those aspects of playing homage, like we are not above any of those things. We are all spiritual beings, and we might get caught up in the this and that, and the Instagrams and the TikToks. I know I sound crazy right now, but you know what I'm saying. We get caught up in those moments of DMs and how someone posts this and then it upsets you because it wasn't, you didn't get that story post on your birthday, or they viewed that one thing that made them send you that Snapchat that made them send you that. Chill. Who was in your corner when it mattered most? That's what God is wanting you to ask yourself right now. And how have you acted towards them? Everybody else is just noise. And cut that shit out. Thank you very much. I've been the Leo from Jersey. And if you enjoyed, please feel free to leave a like or subscribe. Join the Jersey Leo Pride. I've been enjoying doing the shorter form content lately because it seems like it's more palatable. People enjoy this more than they enjoy a picker card. But I don't know. Comment, tell me if you feel something different. But this was today's special channeled message. Thank you for sitting all the way through. And I hope to see you again real soon. Bye. And forgive my voice. Obviously, I'm getting over a cold. Lol. And stay safe in the storm out there this week. Actually, before I go, I want one more prediction I'm going to say. Before the end of this week, that I'm posting this, and this is a timeless reading, so this goes with any time. But when I am posting this, I'm going to make the prediction by the end of the week. There is going to be a major shakeup in the government. Something crazy is going to happen. I can't explain it, and I'm in the U.S., so we're going to see what happens. But I don't know why I felt like adding that, but we're going to see what happens. Thank you, and I'll talk to you again real soon. Bye.